clubs, spending ridiculous amounts of money on VIP sections and bottle services. His bar tabs were unbelievable, some nights costing $265,000.
Never. Today we're watching the kid who stole 230 million. I don't know how you get away with $230 million stealing it. We're gonna find out today, but I just want you to know. The day $230 million is in my account, you come to the Astral Dior Plus channel or the Astral Dior channel to see if some content was dropped. There won't be any. That'll be the last day. Let's start the video.
No way.
Oh my god, $242 million. Do you know how much money that is?
This nigga was going stupid like this. Bro, he was in the club with it, wasn't he? He in the club going dummy whips, everything. But hey, I'm not mad at him. Wow.
It's the 19th of August, 2024, the day a group of young adults carried out one of the largest crypto heists ever recorded. 20-year-old Malone Lamb, 18-year-old Virtual, 21-year-old Dior Serrano.
These look like some niggas I would have knew in school. Some niggas I would have did a project with in school, and I was like, oh bro, I didn't bring my part, and they was like, oh, it's all good, bro. We went ahead and handled it for you. We knew you wasn't gonna do it, so we went ahead and did your part for you. It's all good.
Danish, Can, and Chen. These kids targeted a single Genesis creditor who had no idea they were about to lose a staggering $230 million worth of Bitcoin. But how did they pull it off? Were they expert hackers with advanced coding skills?
Kids.
Well, it was much simpler than it seems. These scammers did something very clever. They hacked into basic human nature. It all began with a phone call, a seemingly harmless contact from Google support, but this call wasn't from Google at all. Using a spoof number, Virtual, also known as Wiz, convinced the victim that their personal accounts had been compromised. With this false sense of urgency, he gained access to the victim's Gmail and iCloud, where he gathered key security information. Another call followed, this time from Dior Serrano, aka Box, claiming to be a representative from Gemini, the crypto exchange the victim used. The victim was tricked into believing their account was under attack. Under pressure and convinced they needed to act fast, the victim reset their two-factor authentication settings, giving the thieves the access they needed to take control of the Gemini account, quickly sending funds to a compromised wallet. The situation was spiraling, but the victim had no idea. When he was asked to use AnyDesk, a remote access software, it seemed like another step in securing their assets, but in reality, it was the final blow. As the victim unknowingly shared the screen, the private keys to their Bitcoin wallet were exposed, and in just a few clicks, the digital fortune was transferred into—
Oh my gosh. Who is this individual? So my account is getting what? 238 million? My account? Bruh, only time my little bit of like that I've had messing around with Bitcoin wallets, right? I was on the dark web and I was moving some money over to the dark web, right? Don't ask me why. I'm moving the bread over, right? And there is a site where you're supposed, it's called a Bitcoin mixer, right? Where it mixes it up so you can't, like, it helps to not be able to trace the shit, right? So I put it through the Bitcoin mixer. My nigga, it's supposed to mix the Bitcoin, send you the money. It still sends you the Bitcoin to a different wallet. The money never came. I'm like, what the fuck? Whole time somebody on the dark web made a page with the exact, like the made it look the exact way and move the exact way as the actual real page you're supposed to go through. Made the URL very, very similar with like just a couple things off. So when I sent it over, I sent it to just some nigga's wallet. I know he was running that shit up right now. I was like, that was the coldest shit in the world. I wasn't even mad. I was like, that's the coldest shit in the world. I said, for sure.
To the hands of the thieves.
Oh wow. No way. No f***ing way.
I see it, bro.
It's on the blockchain. It's on the blockchain, bro.
They were recording this?
Way.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
In a private video, they recorded the live reactions to the successful transfer of 4,064 bitcoins valued at over $230 million at the time, clearly excited as they watched the millions flow into their wallets. How did they manage to pull off such a heist? How could someone with that much wealth be deceived so easily? And why will they record themselves in the act of committing such a massive crime? These are questions that might never be fully answered, but one thing was clear: the money was now in the hands of the criminals, and they knew their work wasn't done yet. Exactly 17 minutes after, they quickly set about laundering the money. To make it harder for authorities to track the stolen crypto, they split the Bitcoin into smaller amounts and transferred it across 15 different exchanges, a common tactic known as pill chains. The idea was to break the large transactions into smaller ones, making them harder to trace. Bitcoin was swapped for Litecoin, Litecoin was swapped for Ethereum, and Ethereum was swapped for Monero. The
Damn, they wasn't playing.
process took several days, with constant swapping between different currencies and exchanges, further obscuring the trail.
Hit go to the top right, the settings bar. Settings, no, not that. Like the swap settings. Set custom recipient. No, bro, what the hell? Do 998.
Alright, bro, you're so horrible.
You can't.
Bro, I'm clearly.
They are very calm for some niggas with 20-something million dollars in their for 200-something million dollars in their account, in their possession right now. It would be very difficult for me to be like doing shit at the moment, because I'd be geeking. That's why they're the professionals, though.
Soon enough, all the stolen money was now clean money, ready to be spent, and the criminals didn't hold back. The day before the heist even took place, they were already planning on how to spend their fortune, sharing links with each other on Telegram of expensive luxury clothes they wanted to purchase, from brands like Louis Vuitton, Givenchy, and Philippe Plein. While most of the crew chose to play it safe, keeping a low profile and resisting the temptation to splurge, one man couldn't help but stand out. His name? Malone Lamb.
Damn, Malone, man. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. They were smart, they would have buried some of that shit somewhere, put it somewhere, offshore account, something.
Like it's game time. Locked in when it's game time. Yeah, I'm ballin'.
Malone was based in LA, and the moment he got his hands on the money, he wasted no time diving headfirst into a luxurious lifestyle. Everything he had once watched wealthy people enjoy was now within his reach, ready to become his new reality. Nightclubs became his second home. Almost every night, he hit a club, spending ridiculous amounts of money on VIP sections and bottle services. His bar tabs were unbelievable, some nights costing $265,000.
Never. 20 bottles of Casa Azul Reposado, 38 Casamigos Reposado bottles. Look at this shit. Look at this shit right here, bro. Do they have gratuity already? Tax. Admin fee.
$300,000 and even more than
I'm trying to see it. Included gratuity. 49,000. If you were a bottle girl this day, your life is changed. $49,000 gratuity.
$500,000 in a single night.
Bro, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. This is just 100 Casamigos bottles. Thing is, bro, listen, you can't, like, that means he basically was just buying bottles for everybody in the club and then some. There's not enough people here to indulge in all this liquor without people in that whole dying. He wasn't drinking all of this shit. Bro, oh my gosh. And they're doing $700 for a Casamigos Reposado bottle. I want y'all to understand, since he's in LA at the club, in Houston, this is probably like 4 something. That's where I'm at. In LA, I guess it's 700. At the store, that shit's like 50, 60.
If you were in one of those clubs,
This nigga's tripping.
Hey, yo, Malone, you going real crazy like it's your birthday.
his name will be flashing on signs, and DJs will shout his name, giving him all the attention.
Yeah, nigga.
Welcome home, Malone. This is $100,000 in bottles right now. Jesus, Malone, this is next level. Malone, you're not
He quickly became everyone's favorite because whenever he was around, everyone got to drink for free. He threw around cash like it was nothing, and one time he even handed a DJ a massive 6-liter bottle of Golden Ace of Spades champagne, which could cost anywhere from $25,000 to $60,000. Another time he tipped a DJ $2,000 and had all the unopened bottles in the club sent straight
At least he was showing love, though. Hey, he was breaking bread, though.
to his house.
He even tipped me $2,000. When I tell you the amount of bottles he sent me that I took home, brand new, everything sealed, brand new.
But as fun as LA was, it still didn't feel like enough. He craved more attention, more luxury, more extravagance. So what did he do? He chartered a private jet to Miami. There, he took his spending to a whole new level. In Miami, Malone settled in a waterfront mansion. This place wasn't just any house. It was a $10.5 million estate with a $62,000 a month rental price tag. This mansion was massive, covering over 8,500 square feet, with 25-feet ceilings, 10 bedrooms, and a huge pool with a jacuzzi. It had 2 big front gates and a garage with a spacious driveway that was later filled with expensive supercars and luxury vehicles.
Oh my God. How
Malone
long did he get to live this life?
bought a black Mansory SF90, a white Lamborghini Urus, a fully kitted out white Mansory Lamborghini Urus with baby blue interior, a
Oh my God.
black Lamborghini Revuelto, the new Porsche 911 GT3 RS, the new Ferrari SUV in black, 2 Mercedes-Benz G-Class, 1 in grey, 1 wrapped with matte black camo, a convertible matte black and pink Rolls-Royce Dawn, a blue BMW M4, another Lamborghini Revuelto in matte grey, a blue Lamborghini Urus, an all-white wide-body kit Lamborghini Aventador SVJ with Malone's name written on the bottom of the door, a matte black Ferrari 812 Superfast, another Lamborghini Aventador SVJ in blue, a pink Urus.
This nigga fucking tweaked. Yo, this nigga geeked, bro.
Which Malone originally bought as a gift for his ex-girlfriend to try to get her back, but got rejected again.
Oh, damn. Damn. She rejected that shit?
A fully black carbon fiber McLaren 765 LT, a blue Pagani Howrah, and many more cars. If you didn't realize it by now, Malone was always rolling with fashion. He rocked high-end designer pieces like Louis Vuitton and Givenchy. His style was expensive, with the most expensive piece of clothing being the McLaren.
They talking about they talking about the freaking, what's it called? But what about that Richard? What about the Richard?
Being the McLaren My
Oh my
Yosemite by Paul
gosh.
Manges jacket, which alone cost $50,000 or more. But after all this wasted money on clubs and cars,
This is
Malone
bruh.
finally decided to invest his money in timeless pieces that would hold the value over time, like these Cuban link chain bracelets filled with diamonds, a Rachel Millie covered in diamonds, and a diamond ring for each one of his fingers. One Rachel Millie wasn't enough, of course, so he bought multiple. Even his glasses had diamonds.
Yo, don't take no video.
Malone wasn't just a millionaire obsessed with himself. He had a generous side, often using his wealth to give back to others in need. He bought 5 Birkin bags and gave them away to random girls at the club. One of these lucky ladies was a model named Olivia Allen.
Guys, I can't even make this up when I say that I just woke up to a Birkin in my bedroom because a man gave it to me in the club last night. This is your sign to go clubbing.
Another lucky lady who got a Birkin bag was famous TikTok star Sky Bree.
Me and my 2 girlfriends walk over to the section, and this kid, I'm gonna refer to him as like a kid. I mean, he was definitely over the age of 18. He looked pretty young. He comes towards me and he's like, I got this for you.
She ended up saying she didn't like it.
It's beautiful, but to be honest, it's not really my style.
While Malone was busy making his name known, flaunting his wealth at every turn, he was also drawing the wrong kind of attention.
Bro, he's tweaking. Bro, that's so crazy. Young nigga with bro.
His outrageous spending, paired with his desire to be noticed, made it easier for authorities and blockchain experts to track him down. Investigators, including prominent figures like Zach XPT, were closely watching the flow of the stolen funds, tracing each move as he splurged on cars, clubs, and luxury items. The more he spent, the more obvious it became that his newfound fortune was linked to the heist, and soon enough, the walls started closing in.
Oh my gosh.
Malone thought
Like
he
the
was
video,
untouchable,
guys.
but behind the scenes, law enforcement and experts like Zach XBT were already connecting the dots. Through his flashy spending,
Wait, what did that say? Zach XBT is watching?
investigators tracked large transactions linked to the stolen Bitcoin, using blockchain analysis to map out the movement
got all
of
this
funds.
money.
What's more, both Box and Wiz slipped up during the process of laundering the funds. On several occasions, they accidentally leaked the stolen funds with their personal assets. Wiz, for example, also leaked his full name during a screen recording, while Box reused deposit addresses, making it easier to trace the funds back to them. These mistakes, combined with recorded conversations and digital footprints, painted a clear picture of the criminals' activities. By
Smart
mid-September
dumbasses. Smart dumbasses that don't know how to commit crime.
2024, the FBI and other authorities had gathered enough evidence to act. On the 19th of September, federal agents raided Malone's Miami mansion, where he was arrested, surrounded by all the luxuries he had bought with a stolen fortune.
We hear boom, and we thought that was a shooting in the neighborhood, and we saw a lot of police. This was something that never happened in this neighborhood. Most of the time was a lot of party. It was party because I can hear from my house the music.
It was a stark contrast. Malone, who had lived like a king for just a short while, was now being led away in handcuffs. Authorities were able to freeze over $9 million in stolen funds, with $500,000 already returned to the victim. However,
My nigga, if I got $200-something million stole from me and y'all said we got $500K for you right now, I might actually come up there and smack everybody.
a significant portion of the stolen money remains in cryptocurrency wallets. At the time of making this video, $21 million linked to Box is still sitting in one wallet, while Virchetao, also known as Wiz, has around $39 million tied up to his account. Additionally, $4 million of Malone's funds remain untouched in another wallet. But what happened to everything else he bought? The cars, the clubs, the private jets, and all the flashy stuff. See, when a criminal buys luxury items, like cars, with stolen money and later gets arrested, the government steps in and seizes those assets through a process called asset forfeiture. This allows law enforcement to take control of anything purchased with illegally obtained funds, such as cars, houses, or expensive jewelry. Once these assets are seized, they are usually put up for auction. In many cases, dealerships or buyers, including the same dealer who originally sold the cars, can purchase them again, often at a lower price than they were initially sold for. The money made from these auctions then is used in a couple of ways. A portion of it will go toward compensating the victims of the crime, helping to recover some of the stolen funds, while another portion could be used to cover the cost of the investigation and legal proceedings. If the victim is lucky, he can get 50 to 65% back after the auction and administrative fees, the cut the investigators will get. However, in Malone's case, 3 of the cars he purchased, the Mandarin Lamborghini Urus, the Lamborghini Revuelto, and the Porsche 911 GT3 RS, were later transported to LA following his arrest. These cars were spotted by EFF Spot, a popular YouTuber who is known for his rare and expensive car spotting videos. In this particular video, both the Revuelto and the Porsche appeared with noticeable damage. The Revuelto had significant front-end damage, while the Porsche was dented in the rear, suggesting that the Revuelto had likely rear-ended the Porsche. This kind of damage will undoubtedly decrease the value of these cars when they go to auction, significantly reducing the amount the victim could recover. The same process will apply to the clothes, jewelry, watches, and designer glasses that Malone purchased. These luxury items are likely to be seized by authorities and auctioned off as part of the asset recovery process. High-end watches, such as his Richard Mille pieces, are particularly valuable and could bring in significant amounts at auction. While designer clothes typically depreciate in value, Malone's expensive pieces will still hold enough worth to help recover the funds for the victim. As for the wild spending in clubs, that money is pretty much gone. When you blow $500,000 in a single night on bottle services,
club owners happy as hell,
and VIP sections, the clubs aren't held responsible for giving it back, especially if they had no clue the money was stolen. Same goes for the private jets. Those jet companies provided a legitimate service, so the money Malone spent on his flights is long gone. In conclusion, while most of the big ticket items can be seized and auctioned, much of what Malone spent on services, like clubs and private jets, is lost for good. This story isn't just about a major—
Bro, if I was the other niggas, I would be mad as fuck at Malone. I'd be like, Malone, bro, you fucking idiot. You fucked everything, bro.
heist, or the luxurious lifestyle Malone enjoyed for a brief moment. It's a lesson in greed, the dangers of showing off wealth that wasn't earned, and how quickly everything can come crashing down. Despite all the money spent, the nights out, and the flashy purchases, Malone's dream life was built on stolen funds, and it was only a matter of time before it fell apart. Authorities might recover some of the stolen money, but the damage done to the victim and the recklessness of Malone's spending spree are a reminder of how easily things can slip away. For Malone and his friends, what started as a wild ride side of lawlessness ended in arrests and their names tied to one of the biggest crypto crimes in history. In the end, this heist shows us that no matter how clever the crime or how big the payout, the law always catches up, and the price they paid was far greater than the short-lived luxury they enjoyed.
What's his sentence? They don't know? What a wild ride. Hey, let me know what y'all think. This was crazy. I feel like, bro, this nigga spazzing like that, that was a horrible, like, there's no way, I feel like he's too smart to know that was a horrible idea. Horrible. Like, go in there, if you go in there, spend a cool 5,000, 10,000 maybe, you fucking the club up, right? 5,000, 10,000, make yourself feel good, get you a nice whip, get you a nice crib. Like, he in Miami with it, like, bro. Niggas just, it's tough to say, bro. It's tough to say. If I had 200-something thousand and a nigga 200-something million and a nigga told me, hey, bro, keep this shit on the low, bro, it'll be very difficult. But, like, I'm definitely not flaunting shit. But I'm gonna get me some nice shit, though. I'm gonna be clean. But I'm not on the internet, like he was tripping. But let me know what y'all think. Like the video, sub up, comment up, hit the noti bell, binge the rest of the videos on the channel. 2 other videos dropped with this video today in this hour. So make sure you go watch those as well. That being said, we gone. ADD lad. Ooh.